Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Long Dark Wintermute Redux, the story mode with Gazbeard at the Mystery Lake Camp office, where we've just returned from Jeremiah's and we dragged all our stuff back. It's now midday. Our current mission is to get into the dam at night when there is an aurora. However, we've still got some stuff to do on the Forlorn Muskeg map. We still have to get into the Aurora Hatch up here in the north. We still have to get this supply cache, and we have to get this supply cache. Those two supply caches are from different side quests. So what we're going to be doing today is going back to the Muskeg. We may end up over there for a couple of episodes. I've been checking our gear and we're just a little bit on the heavy side, just under 37 kilos. I want to get our weight down and I'm kind of struggling for what we're going to do. We're carrying too many matches. We can lose some of these matches. So let's just find my matches drawer. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. There we go. So let's have a look. We're carrying 2 accelerants. That's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of this book of cardboard matches. We've got a fire striker with us and we've got a mag lens with us, so I think we'll get rid of that book as well. Drops our weight just a tiny little bit. We've only got 1 tinder on us. We're going to need more than that. First aid stuff. I'm not sure about this bottle of Go. I've never used it before. I don't know how it works, what it does for us. I'm kind of tempted to lose it. What I do know is that we need to get more birch bark tea made and also more rosehip tea made. We're carrying the necessaries to make it, but it's extra weight once we make it. Clothing wise, we're carrying these red gloves as a spare for the rabbit skins, which are down to 48%, but we don't have a cured rabbit skin to repair them. Our wolfskin coat at 87 is okay. Our deerskin pants need a repair. So do our boots. We've got quite a few things that need a repair. We may end up doing a lot of repairs today. I think we've only got 1 deer skin that is cured. We've got 2 cured wolf pelts. Yeah, so it's either the boots or the pants. We've only got 1 deer skin. The boots absolutely need the repair. Do we use a gut or a fishing line? We use a gut. Okay, so if I take that and take a gut round here, there should be a cured gut. There we are. Let's get those boots cured. Repaired. It's going to take 1 hour and 16 minutes, but okay, let's go for it. Right, they're back to 90%, so it was not a 100% repair from them, but it'll do the job. I guess we really should focus on getting some more skins gathered up for curing so that we can do repairs when we get back from the Muskeg. That's 10% cured. Let's just move that round with the other one. At least then we know that we've got 2 of them. They might be cured by the time we get back from the Muskeg. We've got 3 rabbit skins here, which are not fully cured. None of these guts are cured, are they? No. Right, so this is normally where I keep the stuff that's curing, and then once it's cured, I move it out to here. Right, that whetstone is only at 20%. What's the one that we've got? The one that we've got's at 80%. Our sewing kit's at 34%. Are these in good condition? That's 24%. That's 38%, so not much better. I think we'll take that 24% one with us. We have got a couple of fishing kits with us for doing repairs if we have to, but the repairs are faster with the sewing kit. Need to swap them torches out. They're pretty, well, rubbish, shall we say. We got any papers? Oh, we got tons of papers lying around. Let's grab some of them, make a couple of bits of tinder. That the one for newspapers? Paper wall cloth, yeah. Oh no, that's making it out of sticks. That's the one we want. Yeah, stack of papers, there we go. We're not going to set off today because it's getting too close to sunset. So we might as well finish the day prepping up. Right, okay, that's them done. Still at just on 37 kilos. Got plenty of painkillers with us. We've got a few antibiotics and some reishi teas in case of food poisoning or anything like that. Got some old man's beard as an antiseptic should we need it. We still need those pants repaired. We need those gloves repaired, but we're not going to be able to do that before we go. We can get a quick repair in on that, take it to 100%. Use the weakest sewing kit first. There we are. Anything else that's weighed, that's down enough? That pair of socks maybe? That pair of socks and that pair of gloves. So, repair that. Oh, wrong sewing kit. Those gloves. Back to 100% as spares. The thing I'm worried about is that that pair of gloves is likely not going to survive a hand-to-hand fight with a wolf. The trousers should do. They're pretty tough. But it's very likely that those rabbit skin mitts won't. To make rabbit skin mitts we need 4 rabbit skin pelts. We've only got 3, so we could not make a replacement set either. Right, that's that done. Oh, check the state of our tinder and stuff again. We've got 7 pieces of tinder. We've got 11 sticks. Those torches I said were pretty rubbish, so let's harvest that. And let's harvest that one. That gives us a few more sticks back. Right, we've got the cook pot and we've got 2 cans. That's duplicating weight. I'm not sure that we could leave the cook pot behind and just hope to survive on the cans by taking enough water with us. It's not, the problem is not about being able to boil enough water. The problem is about when you boil a can of water, you only get, with the current cooking skills, you only get about 30 minutes before it's boiled, whereas with a pan of water you get about 2 hours. And if you're harvesting a carcass, then taking the hide from a thawed out carcass using the hunting knife takes about 40 minutes. It's to do with how long you've got to do an action while your water is boiling before your water boils away. That's why I'm hesitating between the cans and the cook pot. Now we could leave one of the cans behind, that's not a problem, and take the cook pot, but 2 cans are less than 0.3 of a kilo, whereas 1 cook pot is a full kilo. So I'm kind of tempted to leave the cook pot behind to save us that kilo. Similarly, I'm not sure that we need to take the hacksaw. I don't think there's going to be anything in our assorted tasks that we will need the hacksaw for that we cannot use the hatchet for, and the hatchet is good for fighting off wolves if you get into a hand-to-hand situation. However, we may end up spending a night or 2 at the birch forest in the Muskeg as we work our way round. It depends on the weather, so we may need the hacksaw for something there. So, and again, that's why we might need the cook pot. So I kind of want to keep it, but we need carrying weight for food. We're going to need to carry some food out with us. I mean, we could survive on cattails, but it's going to be slim pickings. And we didn't exactly strip the muskeg of cattails when we've been in it on our previous visits. So we're going to need food for supper. Let's just go do that. Crouch down to leave the camp office just in case. It's highly unlikely that there's a wolf or a bear outside the door, but don't take the chance, and it's good practice to do it. Right, and we've got all this meat that's pre-cooked. I'm looking to see our deer. I think we've already taken our deer down. Let's have a look. This row is at 100%. This row's just slightly under, so we'll take that one for supper for when we get upstairs. Let's just check our supplies around the corner. And we've got a few bits for cooking there. We've got 2 cook pots there as well, of course. I'd like to get another couple of sticks to take on with us. We'll get them when we go around the corner back towards the tunnel. So we'll spend tonight here. Oh, torches. 45%. 33. 27. 24. So we'll take that 45 and that 33. And it's getting towards bedtime. I don't know if we got any lantern oil down here. I don't believe we haven't. Don't believe we've got any lantern oil at all, to be honest with you. I'd like to take the flashlight because of having to be out and about in the Aurora. It's likely to prove more valuable than some other stuff. Got loads of lanterns. Look, we've got 2 lanterns up here. There's one downstairs. We're carrying one. We've got 2 cook pots out the back. We've got another 2 here. We're carrying one. And I'm sure we left a bunch of cook pots at Grey Mother's. Good grief. Right, how much water have we got over here? Looks like just the 3 litres. So what I might do is boil up some more water if we've got the wood lying around. There's a piece of cedar there. We got mouldy peanut butter, 26%. Well, if it gives us food poisoning, we can sleep it off. Let's just take a few sticks. Let's get a fire going. So we're going to start it with a stick.
Well, that didn't work.
It didn't work, did it? Okay, let's try again. And it's only because I'm here that I'm just persisting with the match and tinder and stick route. If we were away from base, I'd be using a torch. Oh, come on. Because here, at least I can replenish my matches from that huge treasure trove of matches that we've got downstairs in the filing cabinet. Whereas if we were out away from base, I couldn't. Finally.
Yeah, pretty well.
That's an hour 34. We want to bring it up to about 2 hours 10. That should do. And we'll make 2 litres of water in each pot, because we can just leave that to boil away. In fact, I can put one extra stick on there just to be sure. There we go. Let's eat that peanut butter and hope it does not give us food poisoning.
Surrounded by snow.
It didn't.
Nothing to drink.
But we're not hungry enough to quite finish it, which is a pain. Too full to eat. Okay, take a drink. Right, put the gun away. We need to reload that. It's not full. And we've got a ton of ammunition sitting on the table. We're only carrying 8 spares now, so probably want to pick up another box of ammunition, or a part of a box of ammunition, to take on with us. We're only half tired, which means we would probably wake up before dawn. Let's just... we just pass an hour. We can check on the water. Alright, 40 minutes until boiled. 54 minutes on the stove, that's great. It's not going to boil away to nothing. Puts the time a little bit later. We can finish off that peanut butter now. Watch that 0.1 kilo give us food poisoning. It didn't. Excellent. We'll top up with a bit of that meat. And we'll have a drink of water. There we go. Right, let's put in a good 10-hour sleep. Make sure that we've got no exhaustion whatsoever, because we're going to be covering a fair bit of ground today. Right, we've woken up, it's pitch black. I'm going to take that pot of water, which will give us 3 and a bit litres, pushing our weight up. We're now at 38.5, but I'm also going to eat that for breakfast. Takes it down to 0.17, which is getting into the weight that we need for a decoy. Take a drink. Puts us back under 3 litres, which is 3 kilos, obviously. So we've got a 0.17 kilo and a 0.04 kilo piece of meat to use as decoys. We're also carrying 1 fresh gut as a decoy. We want to pick up some more ammunition. And how much is in that one? 10 rounds in that one, so we'll take that one. That's all we need. Ruined rifle cleaning kit, ruined sewing kit. 20 rounds in that one. 20 rounds in that one. And the revolver ammunition. Got 14 rounds there, but of course we've got no revolver. Don't believe there's anything in here we want to take. Ton of cattails if we wanted them, but we'll save them for when we go on. Well, look at all that dried food. Good God. Could take an MRE with us, just in case. High nutrition food. How much coffee have we got? Tea and coffee. We've got 4 coffees, 5 teas to make, 2 of each made up, so we don't need to take them with us. We'll take that snack bar because it's under 50%. We're still only at 38 kilos. We want to pick up some meat from downstairs. Everything else in here, apart from that box of tea, or those several boxes of tea, is above 50%, so that's good. We'll be, by and large, living off cattails. So, oh, we had bottles of water there we could have taken. Never mind. So if we put the lantern out and get the rifle out again, and it's going to be cold out there, it's very early morning. Right, how much weight did I say we're carrying? Just under 38. So if we take another 2 kilos of meat with us, keeps us under the 40. But just before we go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat down that heavier of the 2 decoy pieces. Just a little bit. That's still a little bit heavier than I want. It's still showing 0.9 kilos. Come on. Are we full? Not quite. Well, almost. That only took it down to 0.08. Well, it's nearer to where I want it. Right, let's get on with it. And we need to get some more sticks as we go around. I hear a wolf. Distant, but I hear him. We are going to be moving a little bit slower than I want. Combination of the clothing we're wearing and the weight that we're carrying. The clothing that we're wearing is not known for sprinting. As long as we've got about a dozen sticks on us, then we're good. Making a fire or two. We're going to need a lot more than that once we get up into the muskeg proper, into the the northern hills. Now, is that the wolf, or is that a tree stump? I think it's a tree stump. Now, I don't know if the game will let us go back to the Muskeg. I'm assuming it will, because we still have tasks there to complete. Our temperature's holding up fine. Very quiet when the weather's like this. This lightly falling ghost snow, as I call it. It often precedes a blizzard. Not always, but quite often it does. So we may find that once we get through the tunnel, we've got a blizzard waiting for us. But at least it should not be foggy on the other side of the tunnel. Not based on the weather on this side anyway. We've got, if you're looking at the bottom right of screen, we've got 18 rounds of spare ammunition plus the 10 in the rifle. So that's 28 rounds that we've got, which is more than enough for this trip, unless I start getting trigger happy, or unless we start getting some real problems with the Aurora wolves when we're at the North Radio Tower, because we've got to get up there, get set up and wait for an Aurora before we can get into that Aurora Hatch. So far so good. We seem to have got out of Mystery, or got to the edge of Mystery Lake without any issues. No wolves jumping in at us. So what I'm going to do is, once we get through the tunnel on the other side, well, in fact, before we leave the tunnel, I'm going to do a quick save at on the Mystery Lake save. And then, as we enter the Muskeg, I'll do a quick save on the Muskeg file. Overwrite. So that we can roll back to this point at any time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there with a quick exit, and then we'll cover the adventures in the Muskeg in the next episode. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week. From me, as always, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now.